Peace. Welcome and welcome back to my space. All right. I appreciate all the energetic exchanges here, however that manifests. All right. Not only in liking the video, listening to it, watching it, or whatever, sharing. That's dope. Commenting. But any other type of materialized support, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate it all. You know, reach out. Um, I'm in the authentic co-creative vibe, all right? I'm all for it, okay, for whatever it's hitting for. Let's do this. But anyway, with that being said, this is a message from Neptune in Piscean, okay? It's a collective thing. We all have our own Neptune. It is a generational planet. So that means not just you, a whole generation of you will have the same influence of Neptune experience with, I should say, with Neptune being in a particular sign. Now, what house it's in, that's going to, be different, but as far as the influence. Now, Neptune as an influence, it can be associated with, being malefic, okay? I get it. But Neptune, it influences your psychic experience, you know what I'm saying? Your psychic abilities, if you will, things pertaining to the psyche. Okay, not necessarily. Oh, I see inside of a crystal ball, and this is your future. I don't talk about that I don't mean that necessarily when I say the word psychic. Matters related to the psyche, things that are hidden. Okay, sensing, not the mental. Okay, people like to say the psyche comes from the mind, but it comes from the gut. But that's another video. So the psyche, okay, and it activates that, your creative expression when it comes to the psyche, your overall creativity, and it removes delusion. And that could be a scary thing, that maybe that's where the malefic energy comes from. It removes delusions and, materialized constructs, if you will. And that is to facilitate idealism for whatever it's hitting for, Neptune, okay? And in Pisces, right now, collectively speaking, that does talk about exactly where it comes from. Pisces, the archetype of Pisces, all right, which does talk about spirituality as a whole, artistic creative expression, idealism, impressions, all right, the philanthropist, okay? So, because I get different vibes from symbolism and things like that. So when you look at the sigil of Pisces, if you will, because that's what you want to call it, it's like the two curves with the line in the middle. And what I really see is somebody putting their hands over their ears, and it's like, no. So the way that I see Neptune as an influence, the way that it was manifested, if you will, was to break out of that space of stuckness to materialize oneself again, if you get it. Okay, I get where Jesus and the fish reference comes from, but whatever. All right, so that's Neptune and Pisces. All right, so as a collective, okay, since Neptune has been in Pisces a while now, I'm not sure how long, I forgot, a while now. Neptune has been saying I've been saying this in video after video, not so much in this space because, with my other YouTube, it'll be back. But in my other messages too, be your manifestation, be that. What do you have to sacrifice in order to make your ideal real? It's not an illusion. You can be delusional about it, but it can be real. See it, believe it, feel it, believe it, make it happen. What do you have to sacrifice in order to make that happen? Or are you going to give up, or whatever the situation is? So I do feel like, for me personally, Neptune and Pisces, generally speaking, in a nutshell, be your manifestation. It will happen. Okay? Don't be scared about it. All right? You're going to have to sacrifice for it. That's Neptune too. It is not no sacrificial lamb, but sacrifice, whatever. Not martyrdom. No. All right. So there's that. So right now, Pisces is 23 degrees right now, which is fixed star Merkab, right? So being that Neptune is in Pisces, that means the energetic influence that Neptune has is going to be even more strongly influenced by this fixed star, which is Merkab. So let's get into it. All right, so fixed star Merkab is 23 degrees Pisces, like I said. Fixed star Merkab gives honor, riches, fortune, danger from fevers, cuts, blows, stabs, and fire, and a violent death. Merkab is the nature of Mars and Mercury, okay, which is high enterprise, combative, destructive, okay. Let's see what else we have here. The fixed star Merkab rules the center of the ball of the right foot, okay? The Hebrew name for Merkab means returning from afar. I know interpretations about names can be different, but this is what this says, and the link will be in the description box where I get fixed star info from. It is part of the Pegasus constellation, all right? And it gives ambition, vanity, intuition, enthusiasm, caprice. I like the car caprice, okay? Bad judgment, prevails against disease of horses, and preserves horsemen in battle. Now, let's see what it says specifically for Neptune conjunct Merkab. Scrolling, boom. All right, so be aware right now. And it has an orb of 1 degree, almost 2 degrees. Okay, so a degree and a half, however you want to. So until it almost gets until about 25 degrees, almost, be aware that this influence will be strong. All right, and it says for Neptune conjunct Merkab that the collective is influenced right now. And as far as points of reference, I have a Time Nomad app that I get. The current planetary alignments are that is for Eastern Standard Time, and I do use the Placidus system. Okay, there's that. So Neptune conjunct Merkab, unbalanced or abnormal mind, many disappointments, emotional, romantic, distasteful environment, secret enemies, domestic disharmony, many accidents, violent death early in life. Okay, so be aware. Okay, so let's get into it. What is the message what is the message that Neptune in Pisces, particularly conjunct Merkab at this time, what does it have for the collective? I'm gonna fix my shit. This is kind of bothering me. All right, what is the message Neptune and Merkab has for the collective? There's a decision to make, or a decision was made. I got concrete. All right, and these hands, I typically, not typically, it just struck out to me like maybe a couple of weeks ago, but I am seeing them again. Like somebody holding something up to look at it, a piece of paper. I don't think you hold hand, and why would you hold paper like this? Like, am I seeing what I'm seeing? Like somebody could am I seeing what I'm seeing? That's kind of what I see with this. When you see these two hands, like this is a hand, this is an arm, this is a hand, this is an arm, you know. I am getting snake too. This is looking like a cobra. I see a cobra head, so snake charmer, be aware. I don't know, something like that, whatever. Time is of the essence, okay? This decision has to do with divine timing right now. A message of communication. That don't make no damn sense. A communicative decision here. A message of change is really what I wanted to say, because that's 7. Time's up. 37 is a 10. Time's up on something. No decision is a decision, so be aware of that. Don't think that just because you ain't making no decision and time waits for no man, aka these planetary alignments or whatever the situation is. Like, be aware that no answer is an answer. Okay? And it has to do with the matter of the heart, companionship. Okay, that's what this has to do with. A child is significant, a childhood dream. Somebody could have been waiting on something since a child. But be aware this concerns the matters of the heart, authentic co-creation, because number 24 is 6. All right, relatability with two person places, or between two persons. All right, and the foundation here. And this dog is number 18. Loyalty, companionship. All right, the individual. Okay, somebody that does seek or has power, infinite, shared resources with the eighth house, Scorpio, whatever the situation is. Somebody could have Venus in Scorpio. All right, this is about commitment. Voices speaking up about it, speaking up about commitment. So that's what Neptune in Pisces is highlighting right now. Time is up. Time is up. You gonna commit or not? It's your choice, but time's up on it. And this is the matter of the heart. Okay? Could be marriage, whatever the situation is. I do feel romantic. I do. Because, in this deck, like, the heart does talk about romance. So I do feel like, time is up for somebody. Like, you can't go back and forth about this. This ain't no back and forth. This is Venus and Scorpio. This is obsession. This is dedication. It's authentic. Like, you're going to be, because this is about shared resources or something like that. Magnetic. I'm getting very strong Venus and Scorpio vibes from this. You may also have Venus and Scorpio, just like I said, the influence, okay? When Venus goes into Scorpio, all right, yeah, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 months from now, I don't know. This could play out at this time or something like that. I don't know, something about Venus and Scorpio, all right? Or Sagittarius. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay, because we have a Queen of Cups and it's upright. So this is a receiving party, an intuitive person. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, we're talking about Pisces here, so it could absolutely be Piscean. But it feels like the receiving energy, somebody's ready. But it feels like with the 8 of Cups in reverse, the first thing that I'm getting is that somebody else is holding on to this person emotionally. I feel for the most part, this person, this receiving party, has let an action taker that did not want to commit, man or woman, whatever. They let this person go. There's still an emotional connection there. Okay, but do I feel like this person is necessarily woe is me about it, necessarily waiting for this particular person? No, but this person does want commitment, emotional, relationship-wise. And I feel like somebody, with this 8 of Cups being in reverse, this other person, this person that is supposed to take action, this person that is at this time has a choice around commitment, or maybe time is up, or whatever. It's them that is still emotionally attached to this person. And they could possibly think because they're not talking to this person, because they have not expressed their emotional desires around this person, that they are detached. No, they're not. No, they're not. There's still an emotional connection that this person that is from a distance, that is talking about taking action here, they still feel for this person. All right, it's over. Told you, it's over. This person is called judgment over. This is a divorce. It's not coming back around. I feel like with 2 specific people that have been acquainted with each other. All right, but this person is still like, this is their choice. This is what I want. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Commitment, devotion, partnership, companionship, loyalty. That's what this is over between us, but I'm moving on to get it. 8 of Pentacles, not putting any work with it. There's an over-controlling person here. The action taker. The person that thinks they the daddy, somebody's daddy, something like that, a boss, something like that. They're being over-controlling. I feel like they didn't want to commit to this person, but they also cannot They are emotionally distraught about this person receiving it from another person. And I'm even getting that it's not necessarily because they love this person or I wish I can devote myself to them. I think they authentically don't want to be emotionally committed or something like that. But the fact that this person is getting that for whatever reason from somebody else, it disturbs them. I get because they couldn't leave their impression upon them. I feel like they couldn't break this person emotionally. I do feel like some kind of malefic energy here. Like somebody wanted to break somebody down to believe that they couldn't get this type of emotional commitment and they're going to, or that's what they're driven toward to get no matter what. And it's driving them crazy. Hangman, Ace of Pentacles reverse, Foolish Man, Hierophant in reverse, some kind of divorce here. But somebody's moving on toward peace, toward their own happiness, the Sun card. And I'm telling you, this person is disturbed about it. And look, the seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck. When I just came from Jupiter and Pisces, and I set them all the cards upright, and I shuffled. I put the energy of Neptune and Pisces that I was about to do, and look, the Seven of Swords was on top. They want to cause difficulty. So be aware, you know what I'm saying, for you on the receiving end of like, listen, it's over. I know that. I'm moving forward. If you're feeling like some kind of confusion or disillusion, be aware. All right. Neptune Neptune has influence of, kind of like astral travel too. They do. Neptune is dreams. The subconscious, the conscious, the subconscious, you know what I'm saying? So be aware. Somebody could be coming to your dreams, trying to infiltrate your psyche, depending on whether they have their own Neptune and what sign it's in, what area of life it's in. They could. So just be aware. And this is number 6. That's co-creation, 6. So be aware. Protect your psyche. Continue to work hard. This is the matriarch card. Maternal. This is the receiving energy. A true leader, no matter what. An authority figure in your own right. And it's because you do the work. It's not easy. It's not easy. All right. The bear is like resilient. Able to withstand harsh climates. All right. And this deck is a polar bear. So you can really be able to withstand icy people. Like, all right. I'm an expert at that. Okay. This could be a grizzly bear. I don't know, very type of like environments are just very tumultuous or whatever the situation is. You a grizzly bear, whatever. They don't know you. They don't know you. Okay, I don't know. But look. Again, with the dog and the ring, it's here. Somebody's like, listen, this is what I'm going toward. Commitment, loyalty, companionship, authentically, okay? Success. I know that's where success is. I ain't got time to play no games. Success, all right? With the fish and the heart. I can't make it up. And the rider. Be aware. Be aware. Trust and believe in yourself, okay? Be aware that if you're feeling any type of emotional turmoil or 8 of Cups in reverse, you're thinking about this person, you want to go back, be aware. Protect your psyche. Some type of herb before you sleep. I got mugwort, but I don't think that has anything to do with what I'm saying. But it does feel like some kind of herbs. Maybe put herbs underneath your pillow or something like that, or be aware of, the weed that you smoke or something like that. All right. When you sleep. All right. So if Neptune and Aries were here, what would Neptune and Aries have to say? Okay. If Neptune and Aries were here, what would Neptune and Aries say? And for the future, right? Hierophant in reverse. This is over. This is like, you know, somebody choosing not to do things the godly way, or just like, it's a separation. It's a divorce, leaving an organization because, you know, difference of core values. You know what I'm saying? This could be a false leader, teacher, preacher, or whatever. Hierophant in reverse. Don't pay attention to this person. Dismantling or whatever. Like I said, a divorce or something like that. And King of Wands. All right. So I feel like this is an Aries energy. Do you. Okay. You got a divorce? Great. Go do you. Neptune and Aries say. All right. Devil card. All right. Again, like absolutely somebody was going after their lower desires. They are an animalistic lower desire, addiction, vices, whatever, power trip, energy, whatever. Be aware. That's why the situation couldn't stay together. Okay. Uranus and Taurus is doing its job right now with the Hierophant in reverse. Hierophant is Taurus. All right. Somebody's like, listen, all right, fine. You go your way, I go mine, whatever. And that's what that is. Maintain your strength. The World card, Thing of Cups is happening. The Wheel of Fortune. You're going to be celebrating with your friends. You're on another plane of existence. That's the advice from Neptune and Aries if they were here. All right, if Neptune and Taurus were here, what would it say for Neptune and Taurus? What would Neptune and Taurus say about this? For the future advice for those that will be born with Neptune and Taurus. What is the advice for Neptune and Taurus moving in the future, whatever? Oh, be aware. Right now, the South Node is in Scorpio, but this talks about transformation. This talks about deep intimacy. All right. This talks about other people's resources. Scorpio, that card. All right. But like a rebirth. Be aware. I feel like Neptune and Taurus is saying that, you know, if there is an incomplete cycle, so be it. You know, meaning that if somebody couldn't come, or, you know, this is like, be aware of transformation for whatever it is. Like if somebody's transformed now and they just don't exist on that plane of existence anymore, like I just can't operate there, so be it. Okay. And whoever, you know, is on whatever timeline as far as like ascension, so be it. But transformation is here. Transformation is happening. Let it happen. All right. So yeah, this feels like somebody that has to cut somebody out, or people, whatever, a whole world, okay, a whole society behind, because they just are where they are with ascension. That's just what it is. Okay. Strong Taurus, strong Empress. Stay your ground. Maintain your boundaries. Okay, there will be, you know, an action taker here, a healer, a true leader, provider, a protector. Could be strong Cancerian. I feel like that will fight with the Five of Wands and the Four of Wands. That's like the wounded warrior that will fight, you know, to, you know, make, you know, to come toward this connection or sustain a connection no matter what, through all adversity I even got. So just be aware if you've had to leave like a whole world behind, a whole society behind, because you're transforming, okay, and they just are where they are, okay, so be it. Okay, but there will be someone that is just as much as a warrior as you. Four of Wands and the Five of Wands is a wounded warrior. Nine of Wands. Okay, but it's upright, the Four of Wands. A strong spiritual standing. There will be celebration. There will be connectedness. And that's what Neptune and Taurus would say if they were here. So if Neptune and Gemini were here, I don't know why 2344 is standing out to me. But if Neptune and Gemini were here, what would it say? Neptune and Gemini, what would you say? And what would be the advice for future Neptune and Geminians? What would you say, Neptune and Gemini, if you were here? All right, so Three of Swords, Page of Swords. So I feel like Neptune and Gemini is acknowledging the emotional pain one feels on whatever side, that I can't go in that direction anymore. I don't feel optimistic about that. It's authentically painful. So for whatever, as it relates to this situation, although this Queen of Cups is moving forward, okay, that doesn't mean that even right now, And I don't feel like it's a heartbreak or, oh, I just want that person back. Why can't they came? I feel like it's an authentic heartbreak. Like, that's sad for you. That you would choose whatever you're choosing with not choosing, you know, because it feels like pretty adamant for this other side not to choose the heart for whatever reason. And I feel like for this other person that's receiving energy that is still moving forward, I feel like it's just the authentic heartbrokenness there. All right. Nine of Pentacles in reverse, like Ace of Cups. They could know that, like, listen, that's not going to be abundant. Like, you're hiding, like you really operating from a grief-stricken space. You possibly don't feel very attractive, or, you know, something like that. And it's painful. You know, it feels like, I'm sorry that you feel like that. It feels like an authentic, you know, too bad, too sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, Nine of Swords, like, they could feel this from this person. Like, they can know that this is really what this person is feeling. Like, you don't feel attractive. You do have repressed grief. You do stay up at night about this. You don't know if you'll ever get this chance again. You know you're in pain. All right? And you know I'm also standing my ground against you. All right? And I learned what I need to learn, and I'm moving on toward victory. I know you know that. And it's painful for you, and I feel that. And it's sad that you choose to operate there, but it is what it is. All right? So, what would Neptune in Cancer say? If Neptune in Cancer were here, and for future Neptune and Cancerians, for whatever it's hitting for, what would Neptune and Cancer say about this situation? So Neptune and Cancerian is acknowledging for those that feel left out in the cold from this person. Like, damn, I feel abandoned. I do. Authentically, I do. We should have been together, whatever the situation is. But I am moving on, and it's without help. I'm doing this. I'm getting this on my own. Neptune and Cancerian is highlighting that vibe and saying that, yup, you're going to be victorious. You're going to win this battle. You're going to gain attention. You're going to be successful. All right, I got maintain your spirit, okay? You know what this is a situation like, because again, with the Eight of Cups in reverse, you feel that vibe. They are still emotionally connected to you, okay? And it's a weird ass energy. It's a weird ass energy that they're saying that they don't care and go about your business because this is what I want or whatever. But why do you still want this person that is moving on to be unsuccessful? Why? I feel like to prove your point. Be happy with your point. You don't want this authentically. You would rather not, but there's still emotional connection there. Be for real. Why? For this person, that's up for them to figure out why, or whatever. Maintain your strength, or whatever the situation is. Like, if there's been a burden here, if this person's emotions is a burden, or whatever it is, you are courageous. You are strong. You know what I'm saying? Maintain your boundaries. Okay. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Again, they, maybe actually, this is kind of feeling like a malefic type energy. Somebody may actually be actively not, because with the Magician in reverse, with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles with the Five of Cups, listen, I'm just getting the vibe of somebody actively doing some fuck ass, against somebody else's will, which is what black magic is, when you do things to hinder free will. And it is around this person receiving what it is that they're going after. All right. So they may be those that are spiritually open, I would say, to attack in, whatever way. This person, their magic, if you will, is affecting that type of energy, so that it makes it harder for this person to receive what it is that they desire. If you get it, it's going to happen. The wheel is here. Good fortune. All right. But I do feel this person is actively doing shit to make it harder for this person to receive what it is that they want. Neptune in Leo. I don't think I did Neptune in Leo. No. Was that Neptune in Leo? It'll be two then. Neptune in Leo. Neptune and Leo. I don't think I did Neptune and Leo. Neptune and Leo. If you were here, what would you say, Neptune and Leo? If Neptune and Leo were here, and or for future Neptune and Leo people, that generation. All right, 7 of Cups and 2 of Pentacles in reverse. And I do feel like this is kind of like Neptune in Cancer. I think like it's like co-signing Neptune in Cancer around illusion here, manipulation. All right, like particularly when it comes to finances, like maybe this person is trying to manipulate somebody, or be aware, even if it's not manipulation, be aware of being too focused on finances for whatever it's hitting for. Okay. Like this is never going to work out. Like you got to hold back because of finances. 4 of Pentacles, Strength card. King of Wands, Judgment reverse. Ace of Swords. Yeah, I kind of feel like, you know, when it comes to projection, there's something about finances here that is going to be a hindrance for whatever it's hitting for. All right, be aware of that. Not to say don't believe it like it's not real. Okay, but be aware of actually making it more real than it needs to be. Because there's some kind of delusion here around finances, or it's okay. Maintain your foundation as best as you can. 4 of Pentacles, Strength card. Focus on it as much as you need to, but don't let it worry you too much. Like fear and anxiety around finances, okay? Neptune in Virgo. I mean, yeah. Maybe half and half. Like, you know, there's some Neptune and Virgos here. Possibly, maybe, yes. But anyway, Neptune and Virgo. What do we have for Neptune and Virgo then? All right. I just got master of your world or whatever. Like, stay attractive. Queen of Wands is very attractive. I know what I'm attracting. I know what I can co-create. Vivacious, full of life. I got a temptress. Okay. All right. Be aware. But, you know, like I'm about my business. I know I can do it. Like I'm very self-assured, absolutely self-confident in myself, of what comes toward me. I can let it go if I know it's not right. And the World card, like I feel like, and when the World card comes out, although this is an ascended plane of existence, that doesn't mean that it's easy. Okay, you could, like, this energy could be like the first to do something, or part of a pioneering group with the World card. But I feel like this is ascending like a co-creative space. Okay, be aware. I feel like this is what, you know, somebody could be witnessing right now. What somebody could be witnessing happening, like a pioneering group as it comes to like co-creation here. 2 of Swords reverse, 5 of Cups, 2 of Wands. I feel like this is highlighting somebody that could participate in this type of vibe. Like something's very powerful happening with authentic co-creation, like another world. And this could be an invitation for somebody to make the decision to join. They don't have to be, you know, grief-stricken, heartbroken, whatever. 2 of Wands, Knight of Cups. They can take the initiative to come over and join if they stop being over-controlling or whatever, tyrant, afraid, you know what I'm saying, power-tripping, whatever. All right, so what do we have for Neptune and Libra? Yes? I want to see here, Neptune and Libra. What do we have for Neptune and Libra? Be aware. Okay. This is 2 of Cups. It's the authentic partnership here. All right, be aware of being too comfortable in an authentic partnership. I don't know why I want to say that. Okay, be aware, like, I don't know, it feels like a vibe of just laid up, I'm comfortable, we ain't got to do shit, we in love or something like that. Be aware. I mean, I feel like also be aware of ideals about an authentic partnership. Like it's just going to be extra, extra comfortable and just overly happy. You ain't got to do it. Be aware. So I feel like for this, I don't know. I feel like Neptune in Libra is highlighting like maybe this person is choosing not to interact with this other partnership. It's because they just are like, yeah, it's just supposed to be comfortable and fun and no work involved and no commitment and no, it just should be free. Be aware. I feel like Neptune and Libra is saying, no, you're kind of like being a little bit too hedonistic when it comes to pleasures. So be aware. I feel like that's what Neptune and Libra is saying. Like this is an authentic partnership, but I feel like the issue is that somebody they want to be too comfortable, too idealistic, too happy, too Piscean here. The Nine of Cups is Jupiter in Pisces. Like, be aware of what you learned about idealistic partnerships. Like, it ain't all rainbows and sugar and shit like that. Like, I don't know, King of Swords here, that's the truth. This is Mars in Pisces, Ten of Cups in reverse, the Moon card in reverse, High Priestess. A lot of Pisces, a lot of water energy around this. King of Wands. And here goes Scorpio with the Three of Swords. It feels like somebody keeps getting their heart broken because they got some kind of ideal that, and it feels around the energy of just it's supposed to be good. Like we just supposed to be good. Like it's just, and you know, like yeah, that is true, but there will be difficulty too. And can you stay together through that difficulty? Can you appreciate the value in the difficulty? Something like that. All right. Neptune in Scorpio. What is the message for Neptune in Scorpio? What is the message for Neptune in Scorpio? Ooh, Lovers card. It feels like Neptune and Scorpio, you're being highlighted here. Like this message is particularly for you. This Neptune and Piscean message. I don't know, because there's a choice here. And this is the choice card. This is a decision around an authentic partnership. Romance. This is romance, okay? If you want to call it twin flame or something like that, with the Two of Wands, it feels like there's no other place to go. Okay? This particular person that you came into, that you physically came in contact with, is your partner, and or the type of person that this person represents is your partner. And you can like it or not, but I kind of feel like you can't run from it. You can transform with it. Okay, and the decision is upright. You have the decision to know that there ain't no other, and it feels authentic. All right, and you can try to, you know, whatever it is that this person is doing, but that's what I feel like. That's what I get. Okay, I ain't lying. I ain't lying. I feel like this is for somebody that may not want to hear it. However it go. I feel like this other person that is moving forward, they know this. I don't feel like they're necessarily looking for a different type of person, but they're not going to stay where it's regressive, where somebody that just doesn't get it, that just doesn't get that they're not work withable, that they're still operating from some damaged place. Okay, and what they will come in contact with a person that knows that they were once this person's past partner, and they just learn to work with it, to subdue, to change, to grow. They ain't gonna come across no different person. No, but one that has learned to ascend beyond that and to balance out their own yin and yang, their own demon and their own angel that they do, so that they can work together. But there's a partnership here. There's a marriage. It's already here. This is your person. This is what it is. And that's it. That's what I feel like this is saying. Yeah, somebody's illuminated too. They know it already. Okay, King of Pentacles. All right. That's what I get. Neptune in Sag. For the generation that has Neptune and Sagittarius. All right. What is the message for Neptune and Sagittarius? Four of Swords. Was it reversed? Restlessness. The Magician and the Tower. First thing I feel is like if somebody's feeling powerless, could be over manipulating others because somebody feels powerless. There needs to be a change here. Somebody needs to transform from over manipulating others because essentially they feel powerless. And it's because they have to change. And this tower is upright. So I feel like be aware something is coming, like a tower moment that's going to wipe something away for anybody that's operating in over manipulation because they themselves feel powerless in some shape, form, or fashion. Yeah, I feel like somebody got cut out. Like it was painful. Like this person that cut somebody out is because they were over manipulating or something like that. And it was the painful shit. Page of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Four of Cups. There's some kind of pondering here about investment here. There wasn't any work or character development I'm getting with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse put in. Somebody didn't take a leap of faith. But overall, I'm just getting a vibe of an entity, generational wise, however the situation is, they themselves feel disempowered, powerless, okay? Could get their power from others, whatever. And it is because they don't want to change. Tower talks about, you know, reinventing of oneself, because the tower is you, from your Aries to your Pisces, your head to your toe. The Tower card. It talks about faulty foundations. And it's upright. Be aware. I feel like something's going to come to wipe something away from somebody that over manipulates people because they themselves are disempowered. All right. Neptune in Capricorn. What is the message for those that have Neptune in Capricorn? For those that have Neptune in Capricorn, what is the message for those that have Neptune in Capricorn? When it comes to, you know, bad memories according to the past, like something's over as far as like a soulmate. Be aware of just letting it go. Neptune in Capricorn, like it is what it is. But like the past is the past. Like Two of Pentacles, there's a decision to let the past be in the past. Holding on to bad memories could be obstructing finances or feeling like you can get things done. So just let it go if need be. Yeah, Five of Wands. There's some kind of external influences about one's wish fulfillment. It feels like for Neptune and Capricorn, it just gives me the vibe of like, when it comes to blood family, old friends, long-term friendships, or whatever the situation is, holding on for it too long could disrupt your finances or feel like you could have to make a choice between family and finances, be it soul family, blood family, or what. Be aware of feeling that you have to nurture something, over nurture something. Be aware that, you know, pay attention and nurture yourself if there comes a time to decide between that, okay? Because there is an over controlling entity here, all right, that wants attention or something like that. You know, it could be hard. People that you know authentically that you have to distance yourself from or let go or whatever. They still want to like control you or be there. But I don't know. Be aware. All right. And Neptune in Aquarius. What is the advice for Neptune in Aquarius? Or what does Neptune in Aquarius? If they got some 2 cents, you know what I'm saying, they allowed to. Okay. The future is important. But what would be the advice for Neptune in Aquarius when it comes to this or whatever? Ace of Swords, there'll be victory. There is clarity. There is the truth when it comes to, you know, getting over it, like not crying over spilt milk. Like Five of Cups reversed, like things will happen. You know what I'm saying? Emotionally debilitating, but you know, live in your truth, be your truth, be know that you'll be victorious if you continue to move on and move past it. You know what I'm saying? There is victory after serious emotional, I feel like, abandonment. I feel like this is talking about emotional abandonment when it comes to relationships, partnerships, emotional. But there is victory, so you choose to continue to move on and know that, you know, you can manifest it if you want it. All right? Yeah. Nine of Cups reverse. You know, it was an authentic partner. I don't know. You know, take control. Take control. Don't be emotionally codependent. Stand your ground. Remain in your authority. All right? If something missed out, or if you feel like you missed out on something, you know, you can make it better. You can be victorious. All right? But you got to move on. All right? And for those with Neptune and Pisces, I mean, they could be about 6 right now. Okay? Those with Neptune and Pisces. What would be the advice for Neptune and Pisces? All right. What would be the advice for those being born, continuing to be born with Neptune and Pisces, that generation? Because this clouds is number 6. You know what I'm saying? They could be about 6. A little older than that. I don't know how long Neptune is in Pisces for. So what will be the advice for those born with Neptune and Pisces? This person could have a little Neptune and Piscean child. They could. Don't have to be. Or their subsequent child will have Neptune and Pisces. Be aware of Saturn and Pisces. Saturn is going to be going into a Pisces whenever. Couple years maybe, something like that. Be aware of not speaking your truth or being manipulative around truth, or those manipulative, like this is like a narky type energy, like a mental manipulator here. All right. Somebody that mentally manipulates because they want all the attention, like an attention whore. This is like a narcissist. Be aware of narcissists. Be aware of what happened with narcissism at this time, Neptune and Pisces. Okay. Let it be a word to the, like, this might be a fable. Like, this time may be a fable for Neptune and Pisces about narcissism at this time, because this is what this feels like. You know what I'm saying? Because narcissism is about attention. Okay. Like, don't feed the narcissist. Okay. Attention. Okay, with the King of Swords in reverse and 6 of Wands in reverse, that's what it feels like. Okay, and I feel like that's what this person is doing. And this person could be very much like, I'm not giving you attention anymore. Like, I'm not going to believe what you want me to believe, that I'll never have it, and you using some narky type, oh, you'll never. Okay, be aware. Neptune and Pisces. All right, this is the Moon card, which for me is Cancer. All right, so be aware of your 4th house. So be aware of history. Like I said, it's feeling like a fable, because Cancer does talk about history. So this will be like a fable of what happened to this generation of narcissists. Okay. All right. Queen of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, being attractive, unexpected things being wiped away for new things to come about. All right. And that's what I have. All right. So I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.